Hi guys, Adam Zapier here and welcome to part 3 of this 3-part series on ego. Now today I'm going to be talking about what the ways we can go about challenging the ego are. Now it sounds like there's probably lots of options, but it's really down to a few things. Firstly, I'll mention that if you haven't watched the first 2 videos, probably best to go back and do that now. I've got links in the description below. They're talking about what the ego is and why it's so difficult to challenge. And a big part of how to challenge the ego is based on knowing what the ego is and knowing what the difficulties are with challenging it. And by doing this, we're then aware of the ego and what it's doing and the way it's affecting our judgments and the way we live our lives. And that's the first step in being able to challenge it, is to be aware. That awareness of it allows you to start making some changes. Now there's 2 options when it comes to the ego. You can either take control over it or it'll continue to control you. And obviously it's better to be able to control it and then take more control over your life. So how do we do this? Now, the biggest thing is to be willing to let go of everything that you believed before, up until this point. Now, that's not always an easy thing to do, but it's really important. It means that you become more open-minded, and I mean genuinely open-minded, not just saying, oh yeah, I'm open-minded, which a lot of people do. I'm going to talk about that in a separate video. But by believing both everything and nothing that comes up from this point forward. In other words, to be really open to all possibilities and seeing the validity in different points of view, even if they're totally different than how you feel about something. It opens you up to get beyond the ego and also, as a bonus, to become more empathetic. Now, if you can do that, you're on the right track and you'll see some pretty big changes in your life. I've noticed so many different benefits from it, but the main one is that I no longer get angry with really strong opposing viewpoints to my own, because I can see them from that other person's or the group of people's perspective, and regardless of whether or not I agree with it, I can understand where they're coming from. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. Make sure you become aware of your ego and then learn to take control of your life again. Okay, if you've got any questions, make sure you leave them down below. Like I said, I've got the links to part 1 and part 2 in the description down below. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that now as well. And I'll catch you guys in another video really soon.